We did our video on the atomic bomb in Hiroshima, and we have asked a couple people some questions on whether they think it was controversial or not, or how it affected them and their lives.
Right to drop the atomic bomb on Hiroshima for many reasons. One, you guys bombed us first, we bombed you with a bigger bomb. Two, you guys would never surrender. Three, that's about it.
Okay. What do I think about the bombing? Well, I think the Americans took it too far. I know we bombed Pearl Harbor and everything, but we did cause damage. We did blow up some ships. We blew up some, houses and stuff. We might have hurt people, but at least we didn't take out a whole city and a whole population and kill thousands of people, I think. I would have been okay with it if they would have bombed us, how we bombed them without nuclear weapons, because we weren't officially advanced as the Americans are, and that was unfair. But other than that, I think the Americans were just they didn't think, they just acted, and they destroyed our home. And I can still go back to my country, call it my home, even though it's not there, and I'm there. So I gotta go catch my food, so back into what do I think about the bombing? Well, in my perspective, we did the right thing. They bombed us, we bombed them. We destroyed Pearl Harbor, which was a big thing for us. Also we did trade and stuff. That's where most of the ships were. That's where we traded out of this country and all. Stuff like that. But other than that, even though we did cause a lot of pain and death over there, they did the same thing over here. They bombed us, we reacted back with a nuclear weapon though. Hardcore. We don't hold back. If you mess with us, then we go mess with you. It's kind of insane, you mess with one little thing, then you mess with everyone. And if you mess with one farmer, you get the whole farmers. And the chickens. Yeah.
What do I think about the Hiroshima bombings? Well, it happened, which is sad, but I think all we need is world peace, bro. All we need. Peace. That's what it's all about right there. Neutrality.
Well, what I think about the bombing is that the USA, I agree and disagree with some parts of it. I think they did the right thing to bomb Japanese back, but at the same time they should have bombed them with this kind of the same bombing that the Japanese did, just normal bombing. But to bomb them back with the nuke was just alright. I don't agree with that. I think they only did that because they wanted to test their weapons, the power that they had, and see how they can use that later in the future. I think if they wanted to test it out, they could have tested it off the coast, or test it somewhere close to Japan, but not drop it on a city, so Japan can be afraid and see what they're gonna be going up against, But to drop it on a city and kill thousands of people and kill pretty much all the soil, the land, because of the nuclear weapons, that's just not right. I think they should have bombed them back with regular bombs, missiles, whatever they had, grenades, but the nuke was not a good idea. ¿Cómo me explica a mí? Nada. Yo soy mexicano, soy la raza, tengo la camisa de colores. If that would have happened to my country, I don't know. I think the USA messed with me and my country, wouldn't go so good, because if they mess with one bean, they get the whole burrito. Alright? And then we know people too, so they can get whoever else. The chickens, for example, You know, they must does the dick of the chickens and the burritos. And all my Mexican friends. And then yeah, and then and then we get colored t-shirts like this too. Well, my perspective, bombing didn't affect me at all.
Of
As you
Pearl
can
Harbor.
see, yeah, Pearl Harbor. Like as you can see, I'm still here working at Carl's Jr. Drinking my hand scoop milkshake Oreo.
Being Mexican of a different ethnicity.
Yes, and my friend here drinking some iced tea. I say, yeah, after the war, or after the bombing and everything, you know, we were shocked, you know. Like, but other than that, work still kept going on. The economy did kind of get bad at first, but then it came back up. I worked a couple of double hours. Yeah, I remember me and her working on late night shifts, not leaving here till 1 in the morning. But other than that, oh yeah, and I also think that with how we nuked them was kind of a little too much. Like I know we wanted to get even and all that, but
also you put the Japanese in concentration camps.
yeah,
And then at the end, we thought that it wasn't fair that we just did a bad action towards them, which I don't think that was fair because we made them work our butts off. It was like a concentration camp, but like the Nazis, but except we were just like them, and we say that they're worse when in reality we are too, because we did the same with the Japanese.
exactly.
So I think that's just, they're just being
Hypocritical.
yes, hypocrites. But that's how everyone is, except they never want to take responsibility for their actions, but blame others and make them look bad in us, like we didn't do anything bad.
Yep. Exactly.